What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Late Chat over here on Spare Change.
Late night.
Late
Yeah.
night.
Is this the Peach Pit after dark? Or is this
Yes.
Spare Chains after dark? Oh, shoot.
What's up, buddy? You
Oh
haven't
man.
been on. Listen, you haven't been on here in about 3 years.
Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, it's been a long time. For
You
sure.
have you have shown up in extracurriculars on the channel and different activities, but you haven't shown up on the channel in 3 years. Is it
Mhm.
because you don't like me?
No, it's because you were offended by the rice joke I made earlier.
He
No.
didn't. He did make
I-
a rice joke earlier, guys. He did make a rice joke.
it was funny. Shane's like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I gotta cook some rice." And he's like, "Is that an Asian joke?" That was hilarious. Uh, uh,
Dude,
Tr-
that's
I
to
can't spell today, Tristan. Sorry,
Tro-
man.
Troyston.
Tristan. Tristan.
Tonight's stream is sponsored by Corona Light, and also
And
by
also Aberfeldly. Ab
Aberfeldly.
Feldly.
So if
Feldly.
we're a little off color tonight, totally fine. You have an excuse for that now.
Hey, now you're talking about colors. What's going on?
Oh,
What's going on? What's going on?
it's
Getting
okay.
heated.
It's
Getting
okay
heated.
because we're both brown and yellow, so it's okay. It doesn't matter.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Exactly right.
Almost like Steeler colors, almost black and yellow. uh what's up, man?
Who we got here today? I need to hear about Shane's new car. Oh, did I get a new car? I did get a new car. Not
You
as
got a new car?
fancy,
What'd you get?
not as fancy as Chana's Audi.
Hmm.
I bought an affordable little racer.
Oh, more rice, huh? More Asian jokes.
I bought a Subaru BRZ 2022 model. I waited several months for it.
Yeah.
Several months for it. It cost me, I don't want to say how much. You can Google it. Not that much money though.
Mhm.
Maybe twice the price of my watch that I bought for day before. But but it's a very nice car. Troyst,
Mhm.
what's his name again? Troyston? Troyston?
Tristan.
Oh, Tristan. I thought it was Troyston. No,
No,
Tristan.
I misspelled it. That's why.
Oh, okay, my bad. Tristan. Yeah, nice car. It's white. White. I was going to go for black, but I ended up going with white. No, cleaner, look cleaner, and very nice little speedy little vehicle.
Nice.
Friendly on the gas mileage, I guess. You know,
Yeah.
little track car.
I mean, the last time I bought a car was 2017. And it's a business expense, so I needed it to cost as much as possible.
You got the Audi Quattro, right?
Yeah, Q7 because I had a Q5. Actually, the Q5 was my wife's, and I have an S4 from like 2008, right? V6. Sorry, V8 six-speed manual. Thing's
Yep.
awesome, right? But I was doing all these weddings, and I needed bigger equipment, right? I got 18-inch subwoofer, got these big 12-inch speakers, and all this kind of stuff. So, and now I bring a TV with me, 55-inch
Oh,
TV.
in the dash.
No, for my wedding gigs. I put like the couple's name on there with the like date and stuff. So I just needed a lot more cargo space. So I sold or traded in the Q5, got a Q7, and like I said, I needed to make sure it cost as much as possible for the tax write-off, right?
Oh,
So I really wanted the Bang& Olufsen stereo system. That was $5,000 option, right?
oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's 23 speakers, 1900 watts. It's awesome. It's
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me you got a Trinov in your Audi?
sort of, yeah. Mm. It's awesome, man. You turn it on, like the tweeters pop out of the dash. Super fancy,
Oh
right?
my
That it was
gosh.
so I needed that option, and I also wanted the air suspension because in the trunk of the car, the air suspension adds a button where I can just drop the back all the way down. So
Mhm.
now I have an easier way of putting speakers and all this stuff into the car. The problem with Audi is I can't get those two options unless I had the Prestige and the luxury package. So now things like expensive.
Mhm.
So yeah, So that's
You
yeah.
are fancy, buddy. You're very
Yeah.
fancy.
Well, I used that loophole number 179, right?
Uh-huh.
Because that car qualifies for it. So I got the whole $80,000 write off in the first year instead of over
Whoa.
5 years. So that's the smart thing to do. Smart thing to
Ladies,
do.
listen. You are officially spare change with an $80,000 vehicle. My whole car,
It's a business vehicle. My DJing pays for it all.
my
It's
whole car
fantastic.
probably costs as much as your rims.
Oh, dude, I actually broke a rim in I went through I thought it was just broken tire, right? And I got like this, it was a bolt like this long, so it actually punctured the rim, right? And broke it.
Mm-hmm.
And Audi wants $2,300 for another rim. I'm like, "Oh god. I'm going to have to get one of those fakers, you know,
Oh, a
a little replica."
little cap, one of those hubcaps.
Yeah. Yeah. So
What
one
uh,
of those.
what is your thoughts on this new? I don't know. Have you played with it? The new Odyssey?
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
What's
No,
wrong with it?
man. No, I haven't. I got to pay that $200, right? I don't want to do that. I don't wanna
What?
do that.
No, I figured you would have a little promotional thing,
I don't know.
promotional discount.
I'd have to make some calls. I'm sure that could happen. I just have to make some calls. Yeah.
What does it even do? I had some questions about it. I don't have no idea what it
I
does.
don't even know. I know what do you call it? Joe has a huge video out on it cuz he had it beforehand. So Joe and Tell, he's got the video for that. And he's also helping people remotely, which is cool. So like
Oh, you can
dialing
do
your
that. You can do that with the software.
I think you can just do that if you have like a microphone, a REW, and like all that kind of other stuff.
Oh,
Um, yeah,
cool. Interesting.
yeah.
You can
But
do
hey,
that. Okay.
give me a second. Let me run upstairs and put some champagne in the fridge. I'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, Charles
Literally gonna
going.
crawl out of here.
Let's see how you do it. So he's went to go put some bubbly in the freezer. He hurt his leg. So let's see who's in the chat today. We got Tristan in the chat. We got Mr. Toribio. He wants to know, where is your JVC 4100? Where's the JVC 4100? I'm probably not going to get any JVCs, at least my JVC. I did order the NX9, which is supposed to arrive sometime in, what month are we in? What year are we in? We're in 2021. It's not supposed to show up until probably March of 2022. So I'm probably not going to get that until next year sometime. So that's where my JVC is. I inquired about it today or yesterday actually, and that's not going to show up until next year due to shipment situations and all that stuff. You know how it is. Tristan in the house. Tristan in the house. Shauna thought he was having Joe and Tell on. Brown people all look the same to Shane. Oh, I'm semi-brown myself. I mean, I'm kind of like yellowish brown, I guess, right? Um, I kind of am. I am new to this and really are having a tough time deciding to break the bank of go with something more affordable. Not even sure what that sentence is referring to. George A. Wilson wants to know, PCM to PS5 to AVR, upmix to Auro 3D sounds epic. Probably does. You know what probably sound even better? If you went PCM to PS5 to AVR mixed to Neural X. Probably sound even better, even a bit more authentic to what Dolby Atmos or in DTS-X would sound like. Just my personal preference using my processor. I think it sounds a little bit more natural if you were to go over to Neural X or even Dolby Surround upmixing. Just my personal preference. You don't have to take it from me. I got a shitty system, so you don't have to take it from me. Ricky Ross, what's up? Shane, what's up, Rich Ross? So we are going to talk about, we're just going to take some home theater questions tonight. We didn't really have any topics tonight. We had a couple of cocktails earlier on, and we figured we would hop on and just maybe talk to some of you guys, answer some questions, and see what's going on. See who's see who's here today. What else we got here? Who else is here today? So, movies of the week. Questions for the movie fans in the chat tonight. I am working on my top 10 4K Blu-rays, 4K movies, which could also pertain to digital streams, also Kaleidoscape, if you're a Kaleidoscape owner. I'm working on that this week. So if you guys want to let me know what's in your top 10, write it down in the comment section here, and I will see if it matches up with mine. Because I have a pretty I took my scores out of all the videos that I did during the year, and I kind of averaged them out, and I took what scored the lowest to the top in the top 10, and I put it in my top 10. So that's what I'm doing. Write down your list down below, what you think should be from number 10 to number 1, and I'm going to cross reference that and see maybe if I missed something. But we now have Shauna back.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hey,
How's that
man,
rice doing?
perfect timing. That rice just finished, but Tristan knows my puppies are cute. But man, she left a fucking shit up there at the top of the stairs for me. So
You got a little cocker spaniel, right?
they're they're like toy spaniels. A Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is like the full name. But yeah, she left. Her name is Fancy, so she left a fancy poop right at the top of the stairs. Not really that fancy. Yeah. So I had to do a quick. I did a quick spot shampoo.
Oh,
while I was up there. I did a lot when I was just in that little break.
you got the little Arm& Hammer stick.
I think it's a Hoover, sort of Hoover pet shampoo thingy. Yeah.
Shout out Robbie, $2 super chat. What's up with the Jeans speaker cable challenge?
Oh man.
You'll get a kick out of this one. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you're aware, but
Uh-huh.
but I told Gene if I went down there, I would do a little speaker cable challenge that I could hear the difference between two different speaker cables.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't necessarily have to be Audio Quest, because I know some of you guys are like, Shane, you're fucking chill for Audio Quest, blah blah blah. Listen, Audio Quest gave me some cables. They're nice cables. Do I hear a difference between Audio Quest cables and some different cables? Yes, I do. So yes. The plan is to drive down there, maybe fly down there. I don't know what the situation is,
Yeah.
but to do a little cable challenge. 2 cables. I'm not gonna do like a dozen cables because I'm fucking gonna lose that one. But if it's 2, I'm very confident I can pick out the difference between 2 cables. Whether or not now, just because it's Audio Quest doesn't mean the Audio Quest has to sound the best. There just has to be a difference between the 2. So whether or not one sounds different than the other one, I just have to pinpoint which one is which cable. So I'm not here advocating that you go out and buy Audio Quest cables. I'm not advocating you go out and buy some 10 gauge generic cables. I'm saying that I know that I can hear the difference between 2 different cables.
See, Shane's got those magical ears. Everybody, those magical ears. He hears sparkles only when it's Audio Quest.
It doesn't have to be Audio Quest, guys. He's putting words in my mouth here. It doesn't have to be Audio Quest. It can be Kimber cable.
Hey, I like Kimber. You know, I'm just a sucker for braided cables, and those I think are the ultimate braided cables. One of my dogs did chew through one of them. But you know what's great about the braided cable? One strand is left, so it still works. I still got it plugged in, but it's pretty messed up. It's pretty messed up. I think it was like a $300 cable or something like that. So
the ATC.
It was the let's see, Kimber cable. I'll look it up.
Kimber,
the white and like pink one or white and red one here. Yeah, pretty. 12. It's the 8TC.
Yeah,
8TC. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a pair of those.
Yeah, she chewed through that. Let's see. I got an 8 foot. Which one is it? 8 foot? 2 meter? 2.5 meter, right? Oh. Spade banana. So I was wrong. It's a $500 cable she chewed through. They sent them to me, so I didn't pay for them. So I thought it was like 300. Now I'm even more pissed. I'm like, $500 cable, fancy. Here, I'll put it up. I'll share my screen here.
Bro, you can afford it.
There you go.
You
There you go.
can
Put that up on
afford
the.
it. You
Put
can
that.
afford
See,
it.
look, I like
Oh,
braided cables, and this is an actual. It's actually braided, not just a braided sleeve.
is that a speaker cable or is that DNA strand?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I
Oh,
don't know.
they,
Here's what it looks like. Here, this is there. That's what it
oh,
looks like. Yeah,
okay. I
yeah,
have one of. I got one of those. I
yeah.
get one of those. It's in the
Although
closet.
when I called them and I asked them to send me something, and I'll just put it on the channel. Not like I was gonna review cables. I was
Yeah.
just gonna say I was gonna mention them as much as possible. And they're like, yeah, sure. What kind of system do you have? And I was just like, oh, I have these speakers, this amplifiers. And I was kind of looking at the 12 TC, and they're
Yeah.
like, well, honestly, your system is the ATC would work well with your system. He's like, you'd have to have like a bigger system with more power
Yeah.
for the 12 TC. So I kind of like that. If you were going to call Kimber Cable and be like, hey, this is the system I have. What cables do you recommend? They're not going to tell you, hey, get the most expensive thing we have, because they're not about that. So that was also a nice experience, not trying to
Yeah.
upsell me on stuff.
Yeah, that is very nice. Very nice people. Where are they from? Colorado?
Mm-hmm.
Denver?
Mm-hmm.
I've
I
got
don't
some.
know.
I've got some 12 TCs
Yeah,
and
12 TC is nice.
and ATCs. They look like the ATCs.
Yeah, they just have more strands. So like the 8, I think, is once you strand them all together, it's like a 9 gauge.
Yeah.
16 strands of 19.5. So average combination of 8. Yeah. 16 wire counter opposite helix, opposed helix, or whatever they call it.
Helix. Is that part of DNA, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, so
And then the
towards it.
12 TC is 24 strands. Oh, okay. So the 12 TC is an average of 8 gauge,
Mm-hmm.
and then the 8 TC is an average of 9 gauge. So, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It
Nice, like,
sounds good. It looks
yeah.
pretty. It's a
And that's
fantastic.
and that's and that's what I say. Like, I like to think of cables as like wheels on a car. Makes it look cool. Was it gonna increase the horsepower and torque? Probably not, but it looks cool. And so,
I
you know, I
think.
I think it's like levels too, right? Like, I wouldn't buy a $200,000 Audi like R8 V10
Mhm.
plus and put like some tire rack wheels on there. I'd get some HREs, which are like 20-30,000 dollars. And on the same token, I wouldn't like have like some Honda from the 90s and put some $10,000 wheels on that. So it's like you know
So
different levels. You got a system like this, and you want to spend $20,000 on cables, fucking go for it, man. I don't know.
so if you bought if you bought a pair of $100,000 Wilsons, would you go out on Amazon and buy like a spool of $10 10 gauge cable?
No, no, it's got to fit the
The visuals.
right. If
Yeah.
you have something
Yeah.
nice like that, then you should have the money to buy all the other accoutrement that goes
Yeah.
along with it, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's what I say. But then the question comes, would you think that you could hear a difference between different cables?
I don't. I don't. I
You don't think
100% don't hear the difference between cables. Now, I'm working on a lot of music right now, and I'll tell
yeah.
you something. Like, I'm trying to get the kick drum and the bass line to kind of work together and then have a little bit of a vibe.
Uh-huh.
Adding compression and some side chain compression and this, that, and the other gives me that. But I tell you, if I did a live stream where I was showing people this and they had some headphones on and I was turning on the effects and turning them off, I would say only 10 to 15% of them would actually hear the difference. I hear that difference. If
Yeah.
I can hear that difference and I don't hear a difference in speaker cable, I don't think it's worth it. They look cool. You want to get some cool looking cables? Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
And then here in my studio, I use Mogami Gold. Here,
Yeah.
It's on
Yeah, great
Mogami
cable.
Studio Gold, which is in majority of music studios all around the world. So,
Show
and
off.
these aren't that cheap, but they're not like hi-fi like expensive, you know.
Show off. I got some Hosa cables. Hosa?
Oh,
Hosa?
dude, I use Hosa for all my live gigs. I used to use Monoprice, but they kept failing on me, so I stopped using Monoprice.
No.
Yeah, but we're talking XLRs. I
Yeah.
mean, but those cables get beat the hell up. Like
Yeah.
I wind them up, like XLRs. I got two 5-footers, six 10-footers, four 15-footers,
Yeah.
two 30-footers, two 50-footers, and they all kind of like work, and they all get wrapped up, stuffed into a box, and sometimes right now they're in the storage unit. We're getting 7 days of snow. We're dipping into single digits, so storage unit isn't like weather sealed. It's just a fucking garage.
Mm-hmm.
So they get exposed to all that, and then in summer, sometimes I just leave it in my car, so then it gets hot in the car. So it's like they get beat up. So I'm not surprised that the Monoprice failed because, after 3 years, I usually have to replace cables and stuff like that. So
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So
But I mean, as far as like hi-fi goes, actually, for my amplifiers, I've been using the Mogami Gold RCAs
yeah.
for my two Parasound amplifiers. So going from the Denon 6700 to the Parasounds, I'm using those. And if I were to get a processor, yeah, I'd probably go with the Mogami Gold XLRs as well.
Drop the Parasite name to flex a little bit. Okay, I get it. Sure. I understand.
A little flex. Aren't you the one with all the Macintosh gear? Like, come on. Come on. You had the Canta 3s? Ugh.
That's old news, buddy. Hold on. So I am very curious now. I'm very curious. I also would like to take you up on a challenge to see if you can hear two different cables. Also would like to do it.
Okay.
I would almost guarantee that you could hear the difference between two cables. I'm pretty sure. I have confidence in you that you have some pretty good golden ears, AudioQuest brand as well, that you could hear the difference.
They're actually golden. Golden brown. Golden brown, texture like sun.
I think, especially with your Candas, you're gonna get. You're getting Candas, right?
Actually, since you kept on saying they're bright,
Listen,
and the fact that my white ones are not in stock, I think I might change from that and just go back to since I had the Focal Aria 926, maybe I'm thinking about going the 948, but those are also out of stock. So
get the
I don't know.
Sopras. Get the Sopras.
I don't have room for those.
The Sop.
I don't have space.
The
Like
Sopras?
physical space. Yeah.
The Sopra ones.
One?
Maybe get the bookshelves.
The bookshelves. I don't know because
Dude,
I know that
dude,
Dream Media just started carrying Sonus Faber, so I could get something like there, but I don't know.
Dude, the Sopras are so fucking good. They're so good.
They're
so good, dude.
Well, see, they're using the old school tweeter though, right? The old school beryllium tweeter, and the Canta's using the new one.
I'm not gonna share this with anybody, but I did get an email saying that the Sopras do have better tweeters.
Oh, well, I mean, they're what, 10, 15,000, 20,000?
Yeah.
A pair? Well,
so it's like the Sopras and the Utopias, better tweets.
I mean, I like the white ones, and I've always been wanting like a stormtrooper tower setup,
the
but
white Sopras
the center channel won't fit in my rack either. And since we have those puppies running around, it's very difficult to like put more stuff into the on the floor in the living room.
I think,
and again, this is all in my living room, and my place is small, so like, yeah, I don't really.
Well, the Candace, the Candace Center's not the Candace Center's not going to fit in my rack
either. I know, and I was gonna get like the little stand thing, and I was doing all the measurements, and I'm like, it's just not gonna fit. So that's why I'm like, you know what? I'll just get the Arias, the Aria Center, the Aria Surrounds, because I already got the the Focal flax domes for the ceiling.
Don't settle. You're settling.
Why not? It's not settling.
Get a different stand.
Get a different stand. Oh no, dude, I've had that TV stand since 2005, bro. 2005. Who has this? Who has shit from 2005? I do. This fucking guy right here.
You spend more money than I do. You're the only person I know. You're the only guy I know spends more money than I do.
Bullshit. Shane spends way more money than I do. Let's be real.
You have an $80,000 Audi, which is Three
which is
times the
paid
cost as
for
my
by my business.
three,
That's all. That's a business expense.
3 times the cost as my Subaru. Not even like fancy. It's a Subaru. Come on.
I mean, what about the watch? I bought a watch for myself. I spent $300. How much did you spend?
What'd you get?
I got a Tissot
I have one of those.
on sale. I got it on sale.
I got one of those too. I got one of
So
those from
stoked.
my 2 years ago. Which one did you get?
I
Let's see
got
it. Hold it up.
It's not here. It hasn't arrived. I
is
think
it?
it's not, dude. I ordered it 3 weeks ago from Amazon, and it is delayed every single. I'm looking at it right now. Hold on.
Is it coming from Switzerland? Probably.
No, I don't think so.
It's coming from.
It was from a watch dealer here in the States, but they're just lagging.
They probably
It's already shipped on the way, but it's running late. It was supposed to arrive here like a week ago.
Let's
Let's go.
Let's see what it looks like.
Okay, here.
Guys, I'm a watch guy. I love watches. I'm a big watch person. In case you guys didn't know that.
There
if
it
you
is.
guys are not on my Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I like to periodically put up watches. Look at that. You got a little chronograph.
Yeah, I like that's my favorite chronographs.
I like it. I dig it.
Yeah. And when I got it, it was at 305 or something. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's only a $400 watch.
What is that? A 45 milli? It's a pretty
Yeah,
big
I think
watch.
so. Yeah, 45 and a half apparently.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like
22
45.
millimeters, case thickness 11.9.
Is it a quartz?
Of course. Yeah, it's Swiss quartz. I like quartz as opposed to mechanical, but I have some mechanical. I actually used to, dude, when I was single, dude, I have a watch for every outfit, bro.
I denounce you.
I mean, they weren't expensive. They were like
Listen.
$100 to $300 a piece, but like,
Listen, I denounce you as my friend because you have a quartz watch.
oh, really? Are you all mechanical? Look at this asshole. He's a mechanical asshole. Let's see. When the hell is this gonna track package? What is this gonna see all updates?
Hold on, don't give your fucking shit away, dude. Come
Oh,
on.
whoopsie.
Hold on.
Whoopsie. Boom. Whoops. Yeah. I'm sure everybody's running up to Mammoth Lakes, California.
He's gonna let me take his order number and redirect it to my house.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Hey, you know what?
Danger's my middle name.
Oh man.
All right, you got yourself a Tissot. I like
I got
it.
it. Yeah, so yeah.
You know, Tissot is the watch of the NBA.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, they
Major
use the
sponsor.
timing for that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They used to also do like Formula One. I think it goes back and forth between Tissot and Tag Heuer.
Yeah.
Tag her.
Sorry.
Tag her. Is that what it's supposed to say? Tag her.
Tag Heuer?
Yeah.
Tag Heuer? Okay. Making me sound like a watch snob. What's the matter with you?
Oh, is that what you got? I didn't even know, dude.
I got a tag.
even know.
I have a tag. I got a tag. I got a Tissot. I got all kinds of stuff. What does he say? Chana, thanks for the watch, bro. You gave him a watch? Did you
What?
give Tristan a watch?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why would I give Tristan a watch?
He redirected your package to his house.
Oh, I see.
Chana
Oh, it
lives...
says delivered. Oh, well, fuck me running. It delivered today. Look
wow.
at that.
Is it outside? You might go
No,
check it out.
no. It's so we live in a place. Okay, so we're gonna be getting 7 days of snow starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right. So there's no like if it's anything's coming U.S. Postal Service, it doesn't come to the house because they can't go to everybody's house with all this snow. We're supposed to get like 5 to 7 feet of snow. So everything goes to the post office box. So I have like on my driver's license, it's a PO box, right?
So you redirect your packages to the post office.
It doesn't. I don't redirect it. It just goes there and it
Oh.
stays there. So yeah. So if I put a physical address because I think something's coming FedEx. So FedEx and UPS come to the front door. But like say I order something and I thought it was coming FedEx and it went to US went through USPS, then I'm not going to get it and it's going to get returned. It's a annoyance that we've been dealing with for like I don't know 12 years living here.
I like that. I have all my packages redirect to especially different offices because I know it's gonna get stolen off my porch. That's why I do
Oh,
it
yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
Well, we live in a pretty desolate area. Like there's nothing going on here unless it's like tourists and like tourists aren't ready to come steal some big ass speakers sitting on my front porch. They're gonna be like, "Whoa, that's cool."
China, do you live in BFE?
Yes.
What does that
Yeah.
even mean? Is that an acronym for something?
Buttfuck Egypt is what that
Is
stands
is
for.
is
That's what BFE stands for. Yeah.
that what it
Um,
stands for?
I live 5.5 hours north of LA on the eastern side of the Sierra Mountain Range. So we're about 35 minutes south of the eastern gate to Yosemite. So if you know how to get to Yosemite, you're kind of like in my area.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yosemite. Like the cowboy. The cartoon.
Yosemite, like
Yosemite
like
Sam?
Yosemite Sam, like Yosemite the national park fucker. With you're like Yosemite Sam. Damn, dude, you need to get out of Connecticut, bro. You need.
Uh-oh, here it is.
Number two.
Fucking
Number
shot.
two. I gotta get off here soon. What other questions? Yeah, you said you want to do a Q&A. What's up?
I always say I'm gonna do a Q&A, but there's never anything interesting
We're
to
just
talk
fucking
about.
talking. Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Is there anything new that came out?
What did you do? What are you doing? You haven't dropped any videos lately. What's going on?
Well, due to my surgery, I'm walking around with crutches. I'm crawling around, and like moving equipment is kind of pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm. What did you
So
share with the group? What did you break?
I we were at this music festival late October, and I was just going a little too hard,
Mm-hmm.
and I tore my Achilles tendon,
Brad Pitt.
and
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And I literally hit the ground, and I could not stand up for like a good 10 minutes. I couldn't figure out what was happening. And then I was like, oh, I can stand on my heel. I'm like, okay. And I thought I just sprained my ankle. And that was the first night of a 3-night music festival. And so, and this is out in Vegas. And so on Saturday, I just slapped on an ankle brace that I got at the CVS next to the hotel. And I just, let's continue to go on. And then like on the Tuesday, we got back Monday night. Tuesday, went to the ER, and they're like, oh, yeah. Sprain your ankle. You didn't break any bones. So you're fine. If it gets swollen or still stay swollen, go to orthopedics. So I had to DJ at the ski resort opening the following weekend. And then the weekend after that, I had a wedding, my last wedding of the season to DJ. And so I was just kind of walking on it with this little brace that they gave me at the ER. And then I went to, but it was still swollen. So I went to orthopedics, and she's like, I don't need to do an MRI. You tore your Achilles, and it needs to be operated on right away. Why were you walking on this? And I'm like, well, the ER doctors told me I was fine. I was like, oh, shit. They're like,
what were you doing when you tore your Achilles? Were you on something?
I was dancing.
Were you on something while you
There
were
might
dancing?
have been, I mean, I don't know if like Molly was around, but, yeah.
Wait, hold on a sec. I didn't know your wife's name is Molly. Isn't she? No, it's not
My
her.
wife's name is Sasha. Yeah.
Interesting. Mm.
Yeah.
And
Well-
why don't you pop up that picture you showed me of your ankle, of your leg?
Oh, dude, I don't know, dude. It's on my phone. I gotta do all kinds of
You're an
nonsense.
idiot.
What is
What
this?
what are these headphones you're wearing on your head?
I'm supposed to tell Shane that David, your favorite patron, says hi. Ha ha. David
Oh.
David Schultz.
Blaine?
David Schultz.
David Blaine?
David Schultz.
David Blaine?
Yes, Tristan. I blew
know-
out my Achilles dancing the night away. What's funny is like I like turned and like I did this backward thing with my left leg, and I felt like I hit like a metal pole. And Sasha said I like kicked some girl. And I'm like, really? Because she didn't say ow or anything. I did. And she's like, dude, she was fucked up too. Like she just like turned around and then faced the crowd again or faced the DJ again. And I was just like, oh, but it felt like I hit a metal pole. Like that's how hard it felt. Like, and then I just like sat there for what seemed like 30, 40 minutes, but it was probably only like 15 until like it stopped hurting or throbbing. And then I just started, she's like, we need to get to our locker. And there's like, this is a huge thing. It's at the Motor Speedway in Vegas. So like our locker was like, oh, way on the other end. So like I'm hobbling the whole time, and it was kind of messed up. Like, but whatever. We were there to see a bunch of DJs and hear some amazing music. So
Dead Mouse?
no.
David
Dead Mouse.
Guetta?
Cascade. Cascade, Lane 8. Oh, we saw Kygo, which was he was actually very good.
Bananarama?
No.
Oh, okay.
No Bananarama, no 80s, no 80s. Who else? Dom Dalla. I don't know. You're not gonna know any of these names.
No.
Medusa, you might know Medusa. I don't know. No, okay, Medusa.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
That was good. But yeah, it was. We're not in our 20s anymore, bro. Hated races. I know. Like I've been doing. It's so funny because I've been going to like it was the Electric Daisy Carnival.
Hold on. What's
that?
I thought you were 26.
What?
You're not
26? Yeah.
You're 26.
No.
You lied to me. You lied.
It
to
was
me.
the yeah. I know I'm a liar. I lied about my age to appear younger. Yeah. No, I'm 43, 44 next year.
What?
But
happy birthday. When was your birthday?
hey, thanks. August. This is a long time ago.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's funny is like it was the 25th anniversary of this rave or whatever. And it's like we've been dancing in the dark since 1997. And I actually went to the ones in like 1999. That's when I started. And so like it's crazy because just to see how everything's come in the last like 20 some odd years, like we used to go, Shane, to it was like that shit from a movie, right? You go to this place, buy a ticket, and they give you directions. And you go and it's this other shop and you got to go buy something, like buy some stupid shit and then get directions again. And then finally get to another shop that gives you the final directions. Because we didn't know where the party was going to be at until that night of the party. And we were based in Pomona. So this was all like the Southern California, like LA area scene. We wouldn't know if the party was going to be at an abandoned warehouse in downtown LA. We didn't know if the party was going to be out off the 10 freeway in a desert rave or whatever, or up to 5 in a forest rave or something like that in the woods. We had no idea. So it was like this crazy thing. And like, it'd be fucked up, man. Like we'd be going and it's like, okay, once you get to mile marker 50 off this exit, turn left onto the dirt. Reset your odometer, go 0.5 miles, turn right at the 2 bushes. Like it was, I can't believe we actually found some of these locations. Like it was just out in the middle of nowhere.
This is like some underground party you're going to.
Yeah. And like, they might have had like one light, one laser. Now, like, dude, now it's super easy. You can take a bus in. If you're balling, you helicopter ride it in. $800 each way, or $800 round trip for one night. Helicopter in 15 minutes, right? Helicopter into the event. Fucking, you got a locker, you got VIP bathrooms. Like there were no bathrooms. You just went and fucking shit in the woods if you needed to, or whatever. Like go piss behind a rock. Like that was like the extent of like this is how we went and partied back when I was in college in like '99, and just to see how far it's come to the point where it's so commercial now, where you can just go and you can sign up, you can sit on wait in line, take the shuttle bus over there, and like the stages, dude, they're so huge, massive. So there was a total of 500,000 people there throughout the weekend, right? About 150,000 people per day on the 3 days. So,
did you see that movie? What was that movie called with Zac Efron where he was a DJ? Did you see that movie?
Oh, We Are Your Friends or something like that? Yeah, that was whack.
Yeah.
The one movie from back in the day that was embodied the whole thing that we were going through was a movie called Go. And I think
Angelina Jolie.
No. Go movie. It's
Pretty sure it's Angelina, no?
From 1999. Katie Holmes is in it. Timothy Oliphant, William Fincher. I don't know these other. Jay Moore, Scott Wolf. Oh, the guy from Party of Five. Yeah, it's 1999. It's called Go.
I'm
and that
sure
was like
sure.
They had the No Doubt song. Yeah,
that's what you were doing tonight. That time. Okay, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've seen that movie.
I'm doing a whole lot of drugs and figuring out who Chana was. Because I was a totally different person in 1998 than I was in 1999.
It was a kid show. You weren't doing drugs. You were talking people out of doing drugs.
Yeah, sure. Don't do that. Give it to me.
Kid show, guys. This is a kid show.
Oh, dude, I got ripped apart in one of my comments for like cursing in a live stream. And like, And the guy's like, "You cursed in front of a 10-year-old." I'm like, "No, I didn't,
dude.
Like, you're the
Listen,
parent.
all
You're
right,
the parent."
dude, I did a live stream with last weekend with Don Dunn, and he said something. I don't even know if I should say it because it might be like a racial thing, but I don't think it'll be a racial thing because we're not, y- you know. He said something like people feel like they would get gypped out of money,
Mm.
and I was like,
Oh, you can't say that anymore, right?
he said
Isn't that a derogatory
it's against Romanians. Apparently, gypped
again,
means
gypsies, right? Like you're getting
yeah, like
like
Romania. The guy sent me the email about it or text or whatever. It was like Romanies or Romanians. Apologize if you're Romanian. I'm just paraphrasing what he said to me. He said, if you use the word gypsy, it's a derogatory term, which means it's a word from gypsy, which gypped is a short form for gypsy, which apparently I didn't know this was negative for Romanian people.
mm-hmm. Oh, I did not know.
I have used the word gypped. I don't know.
I mean,
shit,
it actually
since I was a child.
it came up in one of our live streams on Daily Hi-Fi, and Joe said,
Really?
and somebody in the chat say, "Hey, you can't say that. That's derogatory." Da 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 da, da, and went into the situation.
What?
So I think he said it this week, or was it last week? He said it again. He's like, "Oh wait, I can't say that," and I was just like, "Oh yeah." So it's funny you bring that up because that just happened again.
Yeah, I got into this like 2 days ago. I was like, dude.
I mean, Osbel Reyes is like, "LOL, how many Romanians are listening?" Yeah. Hey, like cancel culture is real. Like I don't really give a flying fuck if people try to cancel me. Like I'm still gonna be doing what I'm gonna be doing. I don't really give a shit. You want to cancel me, go ahead.
If
Good luck.
If we're just saying somebody's getting gypped out of some money, no malintent at all. Maybe we're just stupid enough that we just don't know it's derogatory. Obviously, we didn't know. But if I feel I'm being gypped out of something, it just means that somebody's ripping me off. It's not like you're calling, or Joe's calling somebody a gypsy. Like that doesn't even make sense to me. Like, yo, you're a gypsy. You're fucking gypping me off. You're fucking gypping me off. That sounds weird, but
tipping me off or jacking you off. What are they doing? One's pleasure, one's pain, or you're losing something. Well, I guess you're losing something.
But dude, I told this dude, I was like, listen, man, I said, you're on my channel because you want to learn about audio and video or movies, one of the three. We're not trying to target any group to put them down, to demean them. So, man, for you Romanian people out there, hey, listen, if we happen to use the word gypped, apologies.
Yeah.
No malintent.
Travis says gypped is a derogatory word because it means to be cheated, as if that was the only characteristic of just gypsy people. See, okay, there we go. Now we are getting an education over here.
Correct.
On the late night chat.
Man,
I haven't eaten all day today too, so this alcohol is really like a phase, and I got to go to work in like 3 hours.
What happens? Is there a word for Asian people trying to rip you off?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, I'm not trying to make light of the situation. But
There's so many things running through my mind right there. Oh man.
But listen, guys, if any one of my guests says something like that, just know that we're not here to fucking demean. We're not here to try to demean anybody. We're just talking normal stuff.
I mean,
right?
you guys would, if you guys heard like Shane and I's actual conversations on the phone, you'd be like, these guys are assholes. For the most part.
Yeah, we're the biggest assholes ever. You don't ever want to be our personal friends, especially if you're sensitive.
Yeah. Oh man.
Straight out of Bucharest.
Yeah. These comments are hilarious.
You talking about
by
you?
the way.
Are you talking about you?
Dude, read my super chat. Collab with the Urban Gentry.
Oh,
what is
my
that?
bad. My thing was on that. Where is he at?
Where is it?
Shit, that's way up there. Travis Vania. Can we get a collab with the Urban Gentry?
Who's the Urban Gentry?
So he's a YouTube or he's a watch YouTuber. So he's pretty popular.
Oh, you know what? That's why
Yeah.
because like
or they call him TGV. I watch his channel, by the way. Listen, if you want me to collab with him, I want you to hit him up in the comment section. Tell him I would love to collab with him. Talk about some
I've
watches.
seen a couple of because
Yeah.
I was like looking to see what was good. And you know what's funny is like all those like movement watches and stuff, like they always say like get away from those.
Don't do that, buddy.
Yeah.
You want to get shitted on by the watch community?
We still think you're an asshole. Thanks, Jonathan. Thank you, buddy. And you're just yes.
Oh yeah, I'm the asshole.
These are Denons. These are the 9200 HDA. I don't know.
They look fancy. Or is that made out of real wood?
That's bamboo, yes.
Bamboo.
Bamboo. This is actually made in China. Sorry, Japan. What am I thinking? Yeah, Japan. AHD 9200 is the model number. 1599 is the retail.
Whoa.
Yep.
Talk about me.
What? They sent these to me.
Mine
And I made a review, so they didn't ask for them back, and I'm not going to mention it. So here they are. I mean, I'm a DJ, so I got a ton of headphones.
Mine are like $80.
These are my DJ headphones. Pioneer HDJ 100s. I don't know. They're about $350, but like these things are hardy, right? Like dude, some random people have spilled beer on this. They've spilled wine on this. They spilled their mixed drinks on these headphones because I've had these for like 4 years now. And I've dropped these, I don't know, like 30 times a year easily at the very minimum. And these still keep going. So, you know, I have headphones for every occasion.
I hear the industry standard. Those little cheapy Sony headphones.
What do you mean? Oh, the XM something or other?
These little cheapy guys here.
Oh, those things. I don't know. Those aren't the industry standard, bro. Those are for lamos.
What did
For
you
lamos.
I see everybody wearing these.
If I'm PS5, I got my SteelSeries Arctis 7 piece for the PS5. All right. Got a little case for them too. I love cases. I don't know why. I got fucking cases for every fucking headphone I own. There's another one over here. I just moved them.
Let's see the electro. Didn't you have some electrostat headphones?
That's what I'm looking for. Where are they? I just moved them.
You know, they
I don't know. Not electrostat. They are the I got like fucking Christmas gifts left and right over here. They always hang out in my studio.
Where's mine? Did you get the Valencia Christmas gift?
I did. Valencia sent some chocolates or something.
Chocolates
and like a cup, some sort of cup, some sort of tumbler.
I got that today, dude. I was excited. I went to
got
FedEx.
it today. I was like, "Who's this? Who's sending this?"
I got it today. I was like, "Oh my god, this is a big box." I opened it up. There's chocolates in a cup.
Yeah. Here. I use these for DJing here at the house when I do my DJ stream. These are a pair of IEMs from West Tone.
Oh,
they have like these are like
mastering
for no, these are for like performance on stage.
Oh, okay.
They were 700. I got them for like 500 on sale. So go me. The only crappy part is I don't know if you can tell, but like each earpiece is different size because my left ear canal is drastically smaller than my right ear canal. It's very annoying. So like any kind of IEMs, I always have the different size little squishy what are they called? Earpieces, ear pads, whatever.
Little foamies. HD Dan man. Been a while. Just want to show some love. Thank you. Appreciate the love. Super chats are welcome. If you guys got some questions or whatever, super chats are always welcome. Thank you for that. Does your AV receiver have Sony guts? Chana?
I don't think so. I mean, I have a few AV receivers. I have that Yamaha. Oh, not sure if my wife is just got home and started yelling. Where the fuck are you? No.
Champagne?
What do you call it? I have the Yamaha V6A that I got from Shane. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
And my dog chewed up the power cable, so I gotta send it into Yamaha to get that reattached or get a new one or whatever.
Oh.
But it needs that board replacement. I have the Yamaha A8A, which
For
I
what?
really don't like. I have the Denon X6700H,
Hold
and
on.
I purchased the
What's wrong with the 88A?
oh dude. Besides having to like say it properly.
I haven't even plugged mine in yet.
A lot of things that are very there's a lot of little things that are very annoying. And my wife was just like, because she watches more TV than I do,
Yeah.
right? So she's using it a lot. And she's like, this thing just keeps changing inputs on me, right? Like the Apple TV will wake up and then it'll just change. Or the Roku will wake up for some reason and it'll change from the DirecTV box. Or she's using our Harmony remote to change from DirecTV to Roku, and then there's no audio. So we have to pick up the like Yamaha remote, change the input to something else, and then change the input back to the Roku, and then we have audio. So it's just, I don't know. So I swapped out all these cables, HDMI cables, to see if it was HDMI handshake issue. I don't know. Shit still happens. So I'm like, okay, I don't like this thing. And if she's complaining about it, then it's a problem for me, right? If she's constantly complaining about this, I'm like, okay, let me put the Denon back in there. And it just Denon Marantz, man, it just works.
You have
Sorry, I'm hearing voices. I don't know if my wife is home or teenager is talking to his girlfriend. I don't know.
Oh. So you got your TV hooked up to the AVR via HDMI, ARC, EARC.
Yeah, and I have the Xbox, and I have an 83-inch LG C1 OLED.
Did you say 83-inch?
83.
How much is that? $8,000? Is it a grand?
No, it was 6, and then it went to 5. But like, I got connections. I only paid half price. So.
Oh my gosh, I wish I had connections like that. I can't afford 83-inch.
Yeah.
Jealous.
Yeah, well, you want the A90J, so that's you want that one. You want the $8,000 one. That's why you're jealous. But I'll tell you this: the best. So the 65-inch OLED that was in the living room, the E9 that I had, that Robert calibrated and unnaturally bright, 840 nits of brightness, right? That goes to the master bedroom. And Brandon B, the installer, came and mounted it on the wall when he brought up the 83-inch. So like, dude, having a 65-inch TV in the bedroom is awesome. So my favorite part of the 83-inch OLED upgrade is now having a 65-inch OLED in the bedroom. That shit is awesome.
How nice is Brandon? I asked him when we were at the TV shootout. What he told me?
What?
He told me who his best friend was?
Who?
His wife. I was like, your best friend is your wife?
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
He was like, yeah, I love my wife. I was like, you being serious right now? He's like, yes, she's like my best friend. I was like, you are the nicest man I've ever met. That you actually said that.
Because he says his wife is his best friend.
I was like, you're the nicest guy, man.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool.
I was like, damn. I was like, okay. I was like, you genuinely are a nice guy. Sometimes you see guys you're just like, you're probably an asshole. But he was like, my wife is my best friend.
Yeah.
I was like,
Jonathan also says, don't forget about your audio control. Yes, I paid for an Audio Control XR6 in August. Still haven't gotten it. Still have not received the audio control because I want Dirac and I want everything. I want Atmos, DTSX, Oro 3D, and IMAX Enhanced. I want it all, and I want Dirac. So I was like, oh, let me get this Audio Control XR6. And since, I work with Dream Media, I can get it, at a discount, obviously. So I paid for it in August. And since now December, and I don't think it's 1 week. It's the December 21st. We got another week until.
Hold on. You ordered it in August?
I ordered it in August, yeah. I still got nothing.
4 months. Wow. That's crazy,
and,
bro.
I mean, they told me 6 to 8 months. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever.
They told
you, they told me 6 to 8 months. Sorry. They told me 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh,
so 2 months, right? And so, yeah, sorry, Jonathan. I don't have deep pockets. Jonathan's like, should have gone Trinoff. Like, I don't have deep pockets like Shane. I don't got the spare change that Shane has, right?
Listen,
I still got to make some money.
You're going to get one eventually. I have a feeling you will.
That's I think like for my space, I don't think so. Like if I
Scalable.
got a new
It's
house
it's
with
scalable.
if I got a house with like an actual dedicated room instead of just a living room where like everything dude, it's a shit show in my living room, man. We got a bunch of fucking puppy toys all over the place. We got both their crates, a
Listen,
playpen. We got my
we know.
wife's like what does he call it? All the exercise equipment and shit. Like it's just a fucking mess, man. And so like I want a house. And then people are like, you want to get a projector and a screen? Yeah, sure. I would love to have that shit, but I'm not gonna have it in a fucking living room.
You're
I
gonna
gotta
get
have
it.
it in a house with a dedicated space where I can have a JVC NZ 25 or a 36, whatever it happens to be, 150-inch screen, you know?
You're gonna get it.
So,
I know you're going to get one. I have a
oh
feeling
yeah,
you go.
yeah,
I got a
yeah.
feeling
When
you're
I
going to get
when I
one.
move houses, yeah, when I have a different house, yeah, sure,
I got a feeling you're gonna get one.
yeah, why not?
I know you're not gonna pay full
But
price,
but the
anyways.
83-inch OLED, oh, fantastic upgrade, fantastic. Because I sit 14 feet away, so the 65-inch was actually pretty small for that kind of a distance, right? And every time I'm playing Call of Duty, I'm like, man, I can't see shit. So I got to put a chair like a few feet forward and then like play the game. Now I can just play the game seated back on my Valencia home theater seat
Oh
and
my gosh,
enjoy. Yeah.
guys,
But yeah.
get yourself some Valencia seating. It's very comfy. Yeah,
DD says I'm jealous. I spent 6,200 on my C1. Dude, I know. Like they were down to 5,000 for Black Friday.
here's the thing. This
So
is this is the exact reason why I don't review TVs. Is because everybody gets so amped up at the beginning of the year. Everybody wants to get the new model. Everybody talks about, listen, you need to get this TV. It's so fucking fantastic. It's got HDMI 2.5.
I mean,
It's got 12K resolution at
but see, that's the
540
thing.
frames per
Like
second.
I didn't really care because like my 65-inch E9 was really good. And it's
Dude,
not something I want to sell. Dude, I still have my 2016. My E6 is in the guest room.
it's always like mid-year, 2, 3, 4 months later. It's like half price. Every year it happens. Always drops on
Yeah.
half price. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
wa-
if you want to get it like right away, you're gonna pay that
Yeah.
premium. That's really the bottom line.
Yeah. That's why I hate. That's why I stick with projectors, because it's like there's a new model every like 2, 3 years.
Yeah.
Whereas a TV, it's like, listen, you might not be the first with the review at the gate, but if you're interested in buying it, you wait 6 months.
Yeah.
It's gonna be half price, and it's like,
Yeah, see, and it's a tough thing. And like a lot of these TVs, like if you can keep a TV for 5 years, that'd be awesome. I think like those times of like you keeping a TV for like 10 years are just gone. Like they just don't
yeah,
make them like they used to, right?
and it's
My
like,
my fucking mom was like on this like, oh, I got to get a plasma back in 2002, right? So I got the dude down it was like 16,000. I got the dude down to 12,000 for a 50-inch Fujitsu plasma,
oh, Fujitsu.
720p,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It was one of the best at the time in 2002. And they're like, okay, so just so you know, it's going to die in about 8 years and it's notorious for burn-in. You know what, dude? I was there 2 years ago because of COVID, right? I was there in 2019 and that shit still fucking works. And there's no burn-in and it's just amazing. And I was just like, wow, that's pretty awesome. But like, I think it's just a fluke. But anyway, they don't make TVs like they used to, right? So if you're lucky to get 5 years out of a new TV, I'd say, right?
It's always like the very minimalist of upgrades as well every year. So it's like,
Right.
it's
So you gotta
never-
wait. So like I say, like a 5-year gap should be enough for like more features or something big.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm waiting for the 12-bit panel. Like fuck 8K, fuck all this other shit. A 12-bit panel is now what I'm waiting for. If I want to upgrade a TV, I want to go that route.
We've been waiting for that since like 2016.
I know.
Hasn't
I
happened.
know, but it's so much easier for them to just boost the resolution than to actually come out with the 12-bit panel. And good God, how much is that shit going to cost? Right?
Yeah, right.
That'd be like $8,000 for a 55.
It's always like, let's make it a little bit brighter, but let's still keep it 10-bit.
Yeah, right.
How about we just like make it 12-bit, give it less color banding, less processing to like smooth out
Whatever,
fucking
yeah.
gradations.
But we should make everything 8K first.
Yeah, let's go to 8K, but still keep it 10-bit.
Yeah.
Like doesn't make sense. And then everybody talks about, oh my god, I need to
Mark
get
Nelson says, I still have Panasonic Plasma, still rocks. One's in the master bedroom. Look, dude, before I got my E6 OLED, I had the Panasonic VT60 Plasma. Whew, thing was awesome. Wife broke it by accident, right? She got all mad at the teenager because she was at the pantry and he didn't put the canned goods in the right shelf. So she's like, she starts throwing them, and one of them bounces on the ground and the carpet and just hits the TV in the center. And I'm watching TV at the time, and all of a sudden, this little black around the rim,
yeah.
black going to the center, black. So I was literally watching the gases escape from the center of the TV screen. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, what did you do? What did you do? And she's looking, she's like, oh my God. And that's why I ended up buying an OLED, because my shit got broken. But that was a fantastic TV, that Panasonic Plasma, man. The VT60s that we had. Another question is, can you place the center channel under a 150-inch screen and still have great sound? Chances are you could, depending on where your seating is. But, a better thing to do is put that behind the screen if you have an acoustically transparent screen. If you do not, I understand. You got to do what you got to do, right?
Or you could put it underneath and above the screen. Use your
and you get a Trinov.
Use your Trinov 3D remapping.
You've now gone from replacing your screen to an AT screen, which could be like $2,000-$3,000, to now like $20,000. Like, what the fuck, dude? Shit, that's fucked up, man. It's fucked up.
Was this? Give me a projector that can match an OLED.
Yeah. Can you get those inky blacks, Shane? That's the question. Can you get those inky blacks?
You can get,
and that tight resolution.
You get with a JVC.
JVC?
Yes, indeed. Until you see, this is the thing with like TV people. They just think like, oh, my OLED or my LED is so fantastic. Until they
they wouldn't say the LED.
Until they actually see.
Sorry. Shots fired.
I'm waiting for you to get a projector, like a good JVC, good high-end Sony.
Yeah, that's again, I wouldn't waste the time, money, and all that in my current space. It's just not. You're very welcome. It's just not. To me, it's a waste. Like, even getting like really, really good speakers, like a pair that's like $10,000, I think in my space is kind of a waste.
You're so rich, dude.
I'm not paying for that. Somebody's gonna send it over for me to review. You had the more expensive pair in your house, dumbass. Don't talk to me about it.
Oh, man.
You had the Focal Canta N3s, man. Like those. I was gonna get the N2s, but like
back.
Even though, yeah, see, it's just, my space isn't the optimal space, right? It's a living room, it's shared, it's an open floor plan. It's, even for home theater, there's a total of 4,300 cubic feet just in the like living room dining area, opening up to the stairwell and the kitchen. I haven't even calculated that,
Can we
when are you getting it? Cheney? Is this a combination of your name and my name together? Here, I'm gonna put this in the chat. Shane plus Chana equals chain. Here, put it up on the screen.
Oh, shit.
Welcome to the Chain live stream late night.
Shit. This is
as we talk about all kinds of shit you don't need to know about. That was awesome, Sammy. That was awesome. But yeah, when are you gonna get a new projector? Because you got the room for it.
I'm waiting for March. March time is I feel like we spoke about this when we first came on. I think in March is when the NZ9.
They all come out and
it's supposed to arrive. Yeah.
Shipping.
It's what month are we in right now? December? January, March. Like 3 months from now, you probably see a JVC projector review from me. Spare chain.
Spare chain live stream. Chain gang, yeah, I love it. That's the sound of the man working on the chain. Please do more chain live streams. I guess people are getting a kick out of it. All right.
Dudes will do that shit too, dude. I'll do like shit with like Gene, and guys will be like Gene with a Jean, and the question will follow. I'm like, dude, I was like, yo, are you trolling
Isn't
this
his
guy?
name like on the screen?
Yeah, I'm like, I was like, I'm pretty sure Gene's name is on screen with a G.
All right, I'm gonna up it a little bit to this guy. This is 61.2% alcohol. So
a bunada,
I don't know. A Berlin? A
a
Bunda.
bunada,
A Bunad.
A
Bunad.
Is that from-
61. So it's 120 proof.
Is that from your motherland?
No, I don't know.
A
My
bunda?
my buddy is a alcohol distributor with or he works at an alcohol distributor called Southern Wines and Spirits here in California.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a pair of headphones that I got to review, and they retail for $900. And I did the review, and they're like, "Hey, keep the headphones." So I sent it to my buddy from college, and he sent me like 7 or 8 bottles of whiskeys. He's like, "Try it out." I was like, "Okay."
Oh,
So yeah,
delish. Hold on, where's your wife right now?
she is at work. She's probably coming home, and if word, I'm about to leave. Thank you. She's about to leave, which means I need to get the fuck out of here and make sure the teenager is eaten. No, the rice is cooked. Rice is cooked. I unplugged it. It was a different type of rice. I'm not used to cooking this. It is Calrose. Calrose. Usually we either it's basmati or whatever you want to call it.
You're Indian, dude. Don't you know this?
It's basmati. Yes. That's how my parents. Whoa, fuck. Oh. There goes that 120 proof. Hey, what's up, Bill? What's going on?
Oh, Bill.
Bill's in the house. What's
Bill,
up?
Bill just got home. Listen, I told Bill was just here. We just shot a review for the PSB Synchronies, and I was like, "Listen, you stay here a little bit longer. You can be the goddaughter to my newborn fucking child." He's like, "I gotta go home.
I gotta go home.
I gotta go home. I gotta go work in the morning."
That's California rice. Okay, so yeah, Calrose. So I never made that before. So she's like, "Go on YouTube. Go look to see how to make the rice." I'm like, "Okay." Like, she's the one making all the food. I can, just follow directions. Basic
Your
directions.
wife is from Thailand. I did not know this.
She's half Thai, half Panamanian.
Panamanian.
So she's Asian and Latina. So
does she talk
very fiery?
Does she talk any of the languages?
She speaks a little Thai. She's little Thai. She speaks plenty of Spanish. You know what's funny? She works in a lot of these restaurants here in town, or she has, and now she's working at a sushi spot. She's a sushi apprentice. And like she knows plenty of Spanish, and she'll hear people at Vaughn's like this one time she's like, these 2 girls were sitting there talking shit on me in front of me in line in Spanish. And then right before they're gonna leave, she's, my wife says, "I know exactly what the fuck you're saying." She says that in Spanish, and they're just like, so, it's all good.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Tristan's hilarious. Chana has to go pretend like he did something today before his wife gets home. Yeah, no, dude, I did a shit ton of stuff, man. Like we live in a resort town, and we only have one grocery store, dude.
Yeah.
It's Christmas week. Everything is gone.
Yeah.
Everything is gone. Like we had to go to we went to Vaughn's at 11 a.m. today, and there was a 1-hour wait to check out. Right? Because it's the only market in town. And, everybody's here to I live in Mammoth Lakes, California, home of Mammoth Mountain Ski Resort, right? One of the largest ski snowboarding terrains in California. And so everybody's here. Like our complex that we're living in, it's a bunch of rental properties here, and it's full, right? So it's one of those things. Like if we don't get to the market in time, there's no eggs. We have no eggs for a week. And there's this huge storm coming in starting tomorrow morning, and we're supposed to get 5 to 7 feet of snow in about 5 to 6 days. So yeah.
I used to live in I used to live in a ski resort town too, over in Pennsylvania, the Poconos.
Oh yeah, what's it called?
The Poconos. Yeah, that was a back then. I used to have this. I used to rent a house, which is $535 for an entire house. Back in the early 2000s, $535 Tire House. I used to work the Gatehouse. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you probably have a Gatehouse at your place. No, no.
Again? Oh no. Oh, you mean like right up front, like
Yeah.
to enter the complex? No.
No, really? Oh wow. Okay. We used to have. I used to work the Gatehouse. I was making like $12 an hour, and dude, everybody would come in every winter. People would come in. There was one little grocery store down there, one little gas station, and the best way to travel would be if there was an ambulance going down, you would travel behind the ambulance,
Right behind them. Yeah.
straight down. Yeah.
Oh man, it's so ridiculous the amount of like we're a small town, right? Like the town is 4 square miles, the entire town, 4 square miles. That's it, right? And then you actually have to drive up to the ski resort, but we only have one market. And if like there was when we moved here, we didn't know how like crazy it was on the weekends when we got a lot of snow. I actually bought a dozen eggs from a gas station because that was the only place in town that had eggs. And like we didn't realize we had to, before these big weekends happen, we have to go in on Monday, Tuesday and stock up for the whole week. Like and then that became like we have a freezer out on our deck. We got a small mini fridge out on our deck, like just to have overflow, because there's going to be times when we can't buy basic shit like eggs, egg whites, milk. We can't buy it. Dude, milk is fucking gone. Milk was gone today at 11 a.m. All the milk was gone. Like, what the fuck? And like, it was like when, all the toilet paper was gone during like, the lockdowns when we started COVID, like that. But like every weekend, the milk and eggs are gone. It's just crazy.
That happens when you live in a resort town.
Yeah.
That's that resort town life.
Mm-hmm. And then everything costs so much, dude.
Yeah.
There were like 3 winters where like a yellow bell pepper was like $5, like $5 for one yellow bell pepper. So it was just like, it was definitely a change moving from LA up to here. But the cool part is there's not that many DJs. So I carved out a niche where like, I'm one of the, 4 or 5 DJs in town. So anybody wants to come and have a wedding in the summer, they don't have a whole lot to choose from. Luckily, I've been DJing for 20 years. I'm actually good. But like, it's one of those things where it's just like, I can charge resort prices, resort town prices to them because they have no choice.
Are you carrying around that silver YouTube button everywhere you go?
No. You like it, don't you? You want one, don't you?
I think, hold that up to the camera. How thick is that thing?
It's not. It's actually smaller than like the ones from before.
Was it
the other one? The older ones. I don't know.
Plastic.
What? This has a little shiny mirror spot. Look. There's Shane. There he is. There.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
He's so special.
Yeah.
I'll get there in 2 years.
Dude, the last like 5,000 subscribers took so long. I was just like, wow, it took like almost like 8 months. I was just like, what happened? Like it was, my channel was growing by 4,000 subscribers a month, and then it just dropped to 1,000. And I was just like, whoa.
Same, dude. I was getting 100 a day. I'm getting 100 every fucking 3 weeks. It's like the weirdest thing. Like, I don't even know what's going on here. I'm putting out the same content too, so I don't understand what's happening here. And then you guys in
I'm
the chat.
a prepper. Who knew? Yeah.
You guys
got
in the
you,
chat.
man.
The guys in the chat need to be leaving some thumbs up and some comments and shit.
Yeah.
That's why our channels ain't growing, because you.
No, it's not their fault. Not their fault.
No, it's their fault.
It's not their fault.
We can't have nobody to blame, but you
It's
guys.
it's the YouTube algorithm. That's who we can blame. Jonathan sent me an email. He says, if you saw my watch collections, you think I was an asshole. Oh,
Who said that?
Jonathan. I guess he's got a lot of watches. I'll talk to him about it in our after show on Monday. But anyway, dude, I think I got a jet, dude. I gotta have dinner, and I gotta go. But this was fun, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm all loose. Got some alcohol.
Tell your little esposa, I said, hola, or tell your wife,
Sadi cup.
Sadi cup. Yeah.
Sadi cup. Yeah. I know. I know what she says when she talks to her mom. Dude, it was the funniest thing. Like, I could not understand her mom.
Yeah.
Unless she was standing in front of me. If I was on the phone, her Thai accent was so thick, like I could not fucking understand a goddamn thing. And I was just like, dude, I don't know what your mom's saying. She's
Does her
saying some
mom
shit.
does her mom yell really loud when she talks?
Not really.
No?
No, not really.
Ah, I saw the cop. No? Okay.
No.
No,
No.
she got a nice mom then. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
All
I don't know.
right. All right, so let's sign off. We're gonna sign off here. Thanks, Techno Dad, Chana D.
In the place to be, no problem, Shane.
For,
Shaniac the Maniac Mac 10 about to get this home theater shit pop in, right?
I feel like we barely answered any home theater questions tonight, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah. So thanks for checking out the stream. And Techno Dad, you got anything coming up you want to plug?
I mean, just follow me, youtube.com/technodad. I have some things coming up that might be controversial.
Oh,
People always talking about this creator's intent, bullshit. Like the artist, you got to keep the artist's intent. You don't know who the fucking artist is, motherfucker. Get out of here.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of hot button subjects. I know that if you think that the Oro upmixing is 5-channel stereo, you need to get your ears checked.
Oh,
Because that is not what it is. And I will be doing a binaural recording of all channel stereo, a Dolby Atmos mix that has nothing going on, and an Oro upmix so you guys can see for yourself. Because I got that binaural shit down, baby. Yeah. So yeah, I got some of that kind of stuff. And then I finally have a need to use this Blue Sound sound bar that they sent me like a year ago. So I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna do a whole home audio video about some Blue Sound products. So I get to shots fired. There it is. There it is. That's a 50 cal if you didn't recognize that. If you know your audio, you would know that's a 50 cal.
I shall be waiting for that one.
Yeah. So yeah, I got that stuff in the works. And at the same time, I'm trying to heal. And I've got a bunch of DJ gigs at the ski resort starting New Year's Eve weekend. So I got a lot of shit going on. Like I'll be busy. Like I'm booked there like 3 weekends, 3 out of 4 weekends every month for winter.
And you're not charging for autographs, or are you charging for autographs?
No, I'm not charging for shit.
For autograph? Not for autograph. Okay, for picture. Because I got a couple some comments saying that you're charging for selfies.
Oh man, that shit's free. You see me on the mountain over there. You come up to Mammoth Mountain and you see me DJing there. You say, "Hey, what up? I saw you on the Spare Chains podcast." I'd be like, "Yo, all right, let's take a picture."
Okay, so you're not charging $6 for a selfie?
No, why would I do that? I'm already getting paid well for DJing. I don't need to charge anymore.
I thought that was an odd number. $6 for a selfie.
Yeah, $6. That is weird. Yeah. 5, I guess, but that's my lucky number. But 6, weird. Anyway, that was a 38. Oh, I don't know, Jed. I was told it was a 50 cal sniper rifle. Yeah.
I'm the only person balling here is Chana D.
Nah.
Look at his background.
Please.
Look at that.
My background.
Look at that DOF. Depth of field.
You have the same camera, dick. Here. Now you can see my background. Here, nice and bright. There's nothing here. It's a bunch of shit. There's a bunch of there's like my DJ setup over there where I live stream and shit. And then over here I got a bunch of like synthesizer. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this guy this one right here. This guy right here. Oh man. Oh, you know what? Oro 3D sent me some cool.
Oh, hold up that list of movies you showed me. You said,
oh, dude, they're all over the ground, bro.
Come on, dude,
they're all over the ground. I have no idea where. Like, I had to move a whole bunch of shit, so I don't have it. But like, look, you can. They even gave me a arrow. Oro 3D experience this way. Yeah.
Which way? The wrong way or the right way?
I don't know which way. Whichever way you want to put it in your wall. How far is Mammoth from Tahoe? About 2.5 hours, Bill. Yeah. I actually DJ'd at one of the lodges in Tahoe. It was a cool little event. But
Tahoe.
Yeah,
you have a canoe? Do you own a canoe?
No, I don't own a canoe.
Isn't that what you do in Tahoe?
No, you ski or snowboard, bro. All right. Hey, I gotta go. Wifey's gonna be here soon. I don't want to get in trouble. So yeah.
All right. Guys, Subscribe to Techno Dad. Like, share, subscribe. I'll leave some links down in the video's description. If you don't see this video on Spare Change, it's going to be on Dynamically Challenge. And just because we were saying some dumb shit earlier on. So we'll see you guys in the next one.